In a warehouse littered with bodies and bullets, riddled cars, two men stand amidst the carnage. They aren't cops, they're fixers, the kind you call when a problem needs to disappear. But tonight, the problem has multiplied exponentially. It all began just hours earlier. A man named Nick, a lone wolf in the world of high-stakes cleaning, arrives at a lavish penthouse. The scene is textbook: a panicked client, a dead body on the floor, and a story that smells off.
I got the room right after, I think. Damn it.
She insists she doesn't do this sort of thing, that she is on the verge of something big. Nick cuts her off. They don't have time for stories, but just as he is about to begin his meticulous process, the doorbell rings.
Come in.
In walks another man, Jack, exuding the same professional arrogance. Turns out, they've both been hired for the same job, a situation unheard of in their solitary profession. Two legendary fixers, forced to work together. The tension is immediate and palpable. Jack immediately starts poking around, ignoring Nick's cardinal rule: don't touch anything. He finds a backpack stuffed with bricks of drugs. Nick is furious. This complicates everything. He warns about a potential tracker. Their conflicting styles flare up as they argue over how to dispose of the body. Nick uses his old-school luggage cart trick, a method Jack finds archaic and amusing.
It's like a dead body luggage car.
They manage to get the body into the trunk of Nick's car. Job halfway done. But then, a muffled sound from the back. They open the trunk. The corpse sits up. Jack immediately lays into Nick. How could he not check for a pulse? A rookie mistake.
Or you walk into a situation, you see two people standing there, one on the floor. You don't ask, does he have a pulse? Is he dead? You check.
The simple cleanup has just become a kidnapping, and their package is a terrified kid. This is a new level of problem. They need answers, and that requires a specialist. Of course, they both know a guy, leading to another standoff.
Dude, we're using my guy. It only works for my guy.
They take the kid to a shady doctor, June, who operates out of a discreet clinic. June examines the boy and finds something extraordinary. He has taken a drug so potent it slowed his heartbeat to a near standstill. While the fixers are distracted, the now revived kid, clad only in his underwear, makes a desperate dash for freedom. He bolts into the rainy New York night, creating a spectacle. The two master cleaners are reduced to chasing a half-naked boy through traffic. They finally corner him in a motel room where the real interrogation begins. The kid, a college student, spills a convoluted story. He got tangled up with a dealer named Diego to get juice and impress girls. The drugs belong to a mysterious figure known as the Grange. The fixers realize they're in the middle of a much larger conspiracy. This isn't a random overdose. It is a setup. The kid mentions a final clue. Diego left a green pager for him at a club. The club, however, is currently hosting the wedding of a Russian mob boss's daughter. To get the pager, they have to crash the party. Blending in isn't their strong suit. Almost immediately, guns are drawn. The mob boss, Dimitri, confronts them. In a bizarre turn, Dimitri recognizes their professional standing and shows them a strange form of respect. He calls them lone wolves, and instead of killing them, he invites them to drink. They retrieve the pager. It contains an address, a warehouse. This is it, the final drop-off point for the drugs. They send the kid in to make the exchange, but it is an ambush. The place erupts in gunfire. They were set up to be the fall guys. Nick and Jack, who couldn't agree on anything, now fight back to back, a brutally efficient team. Which brings us back to the beginning, the silence of the aftermath. They survived. Now they have to decide what to do next. They piece the whole puzzle together. The same mysterious boss hired them both, knowing their paths would cross. The plan was for the Grange to appear to be moving stolen drugs, triggering a war with the Albanians. And they, along with the kid, were supposed to be the casualties, the collateral damage to cover it all up. But they survived. their
It's not
employer
much.
won't be happy.
Nope.
As they drive off into the dawn,
Well,
a
that was a
new
night.
unspoken partnership has been forged in chaos. They're not partners,
What?
not friends,
Hire someone
but they're
to
the only
do
two
what
people who
you
know
do.
the truth. And in their world, that is a
Tell you what, we
bond
survived
stronger
this.
than any contract.